Hey everyone, it's Tyler, the Rustic Nerd Dad here. So I'm going to be doing my Black Widow movie review. I watched it last night, Friday night, on Disney Plus with my family. I've already done a spoiler-free review, very short, not super detailed, just kind of covering some minor basics. So I'll quickly go over that again. So great lighthearted comedy in there. The story was, predictable, but good. At least I found it very predictable. The action, of course, as usual, very very good. Uh, and it has it's a good filler slash bridge movie for MCU. So like the end, going from uh, what happens in Civil War to actually technically Infinity War, not Endgame. So we have that good bridge, and we can find out what's going on with Natasha Romanoff in that time. Um, so Red Guardian, his character was awesome. I really really enjoyed it. Kind of like a douche with a heart. But I really think that there's more to be done with that character, and I look forward to potentially seeing more of him. He does mention running into Captain America, and it's hard to tell like straight up if he's just making this up to make it up. Like there's definitely parts to that like sounds like he is, but there's a part where he again, has he asks Natasha like, has Captain America ever mentioned me? So it makes you wonder like, who did he run into like that was as Captain America? Like, was it Isaiah Bradley? Like, I mean, I doubt it, but he almost sounds like he legitimately ran into a character under the Captain America name. So that was kind of interesting, and I'd love to see that kind of backstory. I'd love to see more of Red Guardian's past. Um, but yeah, that was incredible. The Taskmaster. I going into it, I had my reservations because Taskmaster is not one of my favorites, but um, it was just a character that I always found interesting, especially with the ability of being able to mimic other characters' movements. And I called right away that it was the daughter. He just kind of made her one of his minions, which I I only disagree with, not necessarily the gender swap, even though I still think that that was to a degree unnecessary. I get how it fit the story. What I didn't like was the fact that Taskmaster as a villain, I think, has so much more to offer. So what I think the character overall was done dirty. Um, and for me, that was one of the biggest downfalls for the film in the MCU. I really think that there really could be more done with that character in the villain sense. Um, Even though it looks like they're doing something with the character in the MCU, but I really think that was underutilized and could have been taken in a different slash better direction. But again, that's my personal opinion. Again, the gender swap thing doesn't bother me. I think that it just the writing was a little bit off there for that character, and it could have been so much more. That being said, I'm glad that they're continuing on with Yelena's, hopefully I'm saying that right, Yelena's character. Obviously, if you've seen the post-credit scene, you know that she's going to be connected to not just the Hawkeye show on Disney Plus, but there's a good chance that she'll be working alongside John Walker. Um, you know, they're making the big connections there, which is fantastic. I'm looking forward to the next phases of the MCU, and it just I think she did a fantastic job in that movie, and I like that her character isn't like a carbon copy of Black Widow, of Natasha Romanoff, that she's her own thing. So if she ends up taking the Black Widow like title per se for the Avengers, that she'll be her own thing, hopefully. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. 7 out of 10. I'll be watching it again, and I enjoyed it. I look forward to more Red Guardian stuff in the future. I don't enjoy it enough that I'll be doing an outfit or anything, but I look forward to that character development and potentially seeing, more backstory stuff going on. But yeah, just more growth in the MCU is fantastic, and I can't get enough of it. So, anyways, thanks for watching my quick review here on the spoiler version of the Black Widow movie. I will be doing more reviews of the Disney Plus shows. I might be doing a little bit more talks on how things interact and what I'd like to see. Again, Stan Lee's quote, everything's a reflection of what's happening out your window. So it's just very impactful of the times, and I think what the MCU is doing and Kevin Feige is doing is just phenomenal, and I thank all of the teams there so much. So anyway, take care everyone, thanks for watching, and look forward to putting out more content for you.